Hi friends, welcome back to another video. To celebrate the ending of autumn and November coming to a close, I thought I would share with you some cozy moments from the past month. November is very much a transition month, I think, between the more peak of autumn and winter and the holiday season. It is one of my favorite months though, and I have definitely been focusing on trying to just enjoy November for what it is. In today's video, we have lots of bookish things, of course. I'm starting out the vlog with a fun book festival that we went to in the middle of the month, which was so much fun. Lots of reading, of course. I have a couple fun unboxings later on, some little coffee shop dates, and also some annotating as well. Make sure to stay tuned all the way until the end though, because I do have a really fun announcement in regards to December videos that I'm so excited to share. My dad recently got a new job and we decided to visit him on this particular weekend because there also happened to be a really exciting book festival. This is actually the second book festival that I've been to this year and they are so much fun. I can't wait to go to more next year as well. I do tend to tire out pretty quickly though, but it was really nice because there was this beautiful lawn area in front of the book festival, and honestly I spent hours just sitting there under a tree, on a bench, reading. It was such a lovely day out though, definitely reminded me why I do love fall weather so much. The trees, the breeze, it was such a lovely experience just sitting there reading my book. I also couldn't go on this trip without checking out probably my favorite Barnes & Noble that I've ever been to. I love going to Barnes & Noble always, but I think especially in this time of the year. I think Barnes & Noble is just one of those stores that feels very Christmassy to me, and so I was so excited to see all of the holiday stuff that they had out, as well as just all the exciting new releases that have been coming out recently. There were so many cute puzzles, so many Christmas displays. I also loved seeing all of the new special editions that have been coming out recently. They're so pretty. There was actually a specific book that I came here to get today, and I did find it, and I'm so excited about it. It is a couple of days later and we're back at home, and here is the book that I picked up at Barnes & Noble. The Courting of Bristol Keats has been one of my most anticipated releases for the entire year, and I'm so excited to finally have it in my hands. Mary E. Pearson is the author of the Dance of Thieves duology and the Remnant Chronicles series, and I absolutely loved Dance of Thieves when I read it last year. So I was so excited when I found out that she was coming out with a new book that involved fae. This edition is also so pretty. I think it's just like the first printed edition maybe, but it has these beautiful sprayed edges. I also just love the cover. I really don't know what this is about. I just know it involves fae and it's written by Mary E. Pearson. I'm so excited to get to it. It is also a book on my November TBR. I also did want to share with you in this vlog some really fun stationery packages that I have received recently. Firstly, we have this beautiful set of markers from Ohuhu. Ohuhu is a stationery and marker brand, and they recently came out with these new, I think they're calling them the paper-friendly markers. I think they are alcohol-based markers for illustration and journaling, but they're very gentle on paper. Thank you so much to Ohuhu for sending me these. I'm so excited to use them. I definitely have been wanting to do lots of coloring recently, and I think I might also use these for my December bullet journal setup. I loved the case that they came in. I don't know, something about pens when they each have their own slots in rainbow order is so satisfying to me. They came with so many colors as well, which was just so satisfying. They are also dual tipped, which is super fun. They have a kind of brush end tip, which is very useful for calligraphy, but I think also for coloring as well. They also have a fine point tip if you want to use them for writing, which is also super cool. I do also love how they came with a little swatch set so you can kind of test out all the colors and see how they look on paper. I have used these for a little bit of coloring and I do love them. They have just a very smooth look and they do, as promised, not rip the paper. I still have to try them out in my bullet journal though I think they are going to look so nice. I'm very excited to use them. As the end of the year is approaching, it is that time that I am really starting to think about my journal lineup for 2025. I have been using notebook therapy journals for years now, and I just love them so much. I think they're great quality, and they're also so beautiful. I decided to pick up the Lunar Spells edition journal, and I had actually originally planned on using this as my bullet journal for 2025, but now seeing it in person, it would be a crime to not use this as a reading journal. I still have a decent amount of pages left in my current reading journal, and so I am planning on just setting up my 2025 spreads in there. But whenever I do finish up that one, which I do think will be at some point in 2025, I will definitely be using this one because it is so pretty and magical. I love it so much. And thankfully I do actually have another empty journal on hand that I got a couple of months ago from one of Notebook Therapy's recent collections, and that is what I will be using for my bullet journal. But I will wait to share that one until we do my 2025 bullet journal setup. Okay, I also wanted to share with you my monthly OwlCrate unboxing. I have an OwlCrate subscription for their YA box, and it was one of my favorite packages to receive every month. I forget the theme for this month, but the book ended up being For She Is Wrath by Emily Varga, which, after now having read the synopsis, I'm really excited to read. I'm not sure if this is going to be a series or if it's just a standalone, but I think it involves like betrayals and secrets. I think the book starts out with our main character in prison, which is really interesting. I also think this edition is just absolutely beautiful. I am a sucker for gold foiling, definitely, and I just love the illustrations, I love the edges, I love all the floral patterns. I am really excited to read this book. I've never heard of it before, but I think it's going to be really fun. I have been into special edition books for a little bit of time now, but honestly, I'm still shocked with just the attention to detail and how beautiful they are. I am just so grateful to have so many beautiful books and to be able to collect them. Books just make me so happy, and it's so wonderful to be able to celebrate that with some beautiful editions. I also wanted to give you guys a little reading update because I have been working my way through the courting of Bristol Keats, and I have to say I'm very intrigued so far. I'm on page 106 at the moment, and I think this is probably going to be my main focus for the next couple of days. I really want to see what's going to happen in the story. There are definitely some other books on my radar though, books that are on my November TBR that I want to start soon. The Last Heir to Blackwood Library by Hester Fox, and also The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde, which I have been meaning to start for so long. I definitely want to make that a priority this week. By far one of my favorite things to do, I think all year long, but especially in the colder months, the fall and the winter, is to go visit coffee shops. There's one particular coffee shop really close to my house, and it's just my favorite place in the world. I love going there. I probably go there at least once every single week. I've gone there to study before, to read, to work, to hang out with friends, to craft. It's just such a lovely place to be. I decided to take myself on a little coffee shop date to do some reading and some editing, and it was honestly so nice. I went around like 9 a.m. in the morning, and it was the perfect time to go because it was so quiet. There was like barely anybody there, and I just had such a lovely time. I will definitely be doing this more often, going to coffee shops in the morning. It was such a lovely way to start the day. Their matcha is also super delicious. Let's talk a little bit about the book that I was reading, The Courting of Bristol Keats. It's been a couple of days since I went to the coffee shop and kind of really started reading this book, and I have unfortunately decided to, at least for now, DNF it. I was reading this book and I was intrigued and I was really wanting to get into it, but for some reason it was just not holding my attention. I couldn't focus, I kept getting confused, and I kept thinking that it was me, that maybe I was just like in the wrong mindset, or I just wasn't able to focus super well. But now that this book has been out for a little bit longer, I've been seeing more people's reviews on it, and apparently that's just what everybody is saying. I've just decided to DNF it for now because I was just having so much trouble getting through it. Just the way that this book was written was, for some reason, really hard to understand. And I love Mary E. Pearson's books. I've never had that issue before, so I don't really know why that was happening. I do think that the story is very intriguing. I just wish that it was maybe written a little bit differently. I've just decided to put it down for now because there are so many other books that I really want to read by the end of the year. So many books on my November TBR that I still want to get to. I did enjoy reading it while it lasted, but I do think that I want to put my attentions toward reading some other books instead. ending off this video with doing some cozy annotating. I've never been much of an annotator, but recently I've just been feeling super motivated to do it. I think I've just been thinking a lot about my reading goals for 2025 and just kind of how I want to approach reading now, and I think that I've been really trying to focus on appreciating and enjoying each book in the moment. I feel like annotating is a really lovely way to just feel super immersed in a story. I am finally starting the picture of Dorian Gray, which I'm so excited about it because I've been meaning to start this for so long. I'm also so happy that I did decide to annotate this book in particular because the writing is so beautiful. It's gonna look like I'm annotating pretty much every single sentence, but the way that this book is written, every sentence is just so beautifully crafted and written. I love it so much. I've only read the first few chapters of this book. I need to kind of go back and revisit it, but it is just written so well. In terms of how I'm annotating, I'm kind of just highlighting quotes that I like, writing in the margins some thoughts that I have. It's one of those stories that so many of the lines in the quotes do kind of really make me think a lot, and there's just so much that I feel like I have to say, so much discussed in this book. While I am annotating though, I thought I would talk to you a little bit about my video plans for December and the rest of the year. The end of the year is a super exciting time, I think, in the book and journal world, just because there's so much fun content to be made. Reading wrap-ups, journal flip-throughs, and then also so much fun content for the new year, TPRs and journal setups, and also just the normal fun, exciting winter and holiday content. There were just so many videos that I really wanted to make this month, and I was kind of thinking about how I wanted to format that. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with Vlogmas, which is basically kind of like not a challenge, I guess more of a tradition that certain creators will basically make a video every single day from December 1st until Christmas. People get super creative with this. They do like Bookmas, I've seen people do Boujomas, and you can also kind of do only 12 videos, a video every other day. There's different ways to do it. I'm excited to say that I will be doing a kind of version of Vlogmas for December, and I'm so excited about it. I was trying to think about what to call it because it's not just going to be journal videos, it's not just going to be vlogs, not just book videos, and I was trying to think about what quality kind of described a lot of my videos, and so I've decided to call it the 12 Days of Cozymas. I'm essentially just going to be uploading a video every single day from the 1st until the 12th, so 12 videos in December. I think this is just the best way to get out all the videos that I've been excited to make, while also kind of taking some time to just enjoy the holidays. I will also be going out of town at the end of the month for a very exciting, magical, Christmassy trip that I do think I am going to vlog as well. This video is going out on a Monday, December 1st is on a Sunday, but yeah, you can expect, hopefully, if everything goes according to plan, 12 consecutive videos for the first half of December. I'll keep it a little bit of a surprise in terms of like which video is coming out when, but you can expect to see my journal flip-throughs for 2024, 2025 journal setups, some cozy vlogs, some bookish things, all the usual stuff. I did kind of want to take this video to just really appreciate the end of fall and November before I go like full Christmas wintry mode. So I hope you enjoyed spending the last couple of days with me. I am going to end this vlog off here. I'm so excited for what's to come in December. I will see you on Sunday for the first day of Cozymas, which, little spoiler, it will be my December plan with me.